Sasha, do you understand that he almost murdered you?
Yeah, absolutely, a couple times.
And how long do you think it's going to be till you're a danger? Because you know too much.
Oh my God, you're absolutely right.
Tell me what happened to you last night with Kenny.
He was gonna hurt me. He was gonna seriously hurt me because, well, he's been up for a few days.
He's been up smoking crack, right? I've heard that. Yes, about 4 days now, right?
4 or 5 days. How do you know that? I guess you just know everything.
I'm learning.
So he manipulated me to go over there, and me having the big heart that I have, I went over there and talked to him. He said he was gonna kill himself, blah blah blah, and I felt bad for him. And if I start crying.
Oh, it's okay.
So I go over there and I tell him, well, first of all, you need to stop doing that. You need to go to sleep. You need to do what you gotta do. Get your mind right, and then, you know, we'll go from there. And I told him I was leaving. I had obligations. He said, no, you're not. You're not leaving. He didn't let me leave. He went out to my car. I actually got to sit in my car. I made it out to my car the first time. And he ended up yanking me out of the car. I screamed bloody murder. I don't know how anybody didn't hear me. I screamed for help for like, I think they did hear me, but they just ignored me.
What time was that?
He had me on the ground. It was past 10. Oh yeah, I was screaming loud, help, kicking and screaming the whole way in the house when he was like holding me and taking me in. Well, my boots are dirty because he drugged me halfway. I have some cuts. Yeah. But the moral to the story is he said, you don't want to be with me, you're not going to be with anybody, and we're going to die together. We're going to be a happy couple and die together. So he pulled his knife out and he acted like he was going to cut himself. So of course I kicked the knife away. I don't want to see anybody cut themselves. I don't want to see anybody hurt themselves. But if I wouldn't have done everything he told me to do that night, he would have killed me.
So you were there from 10 o'clock last night until when did you get out?
Until 5 o'clock today.
5 o'clock today. So you were there when I was driving through the parking lot?
Yes, I was. I saw you. I didn't know who you were.
And did that spook him at all?
Yes.
Did he see that I was filming that building?
No.
And then when I called...
I don't think he's seen much of anything. I don't even think he remembers what happened 3 seconds before when he's out for that many days.
And then when he answered the phone about 1 o'clock and hung up?
Did he?
And did he tell you that he could kill you if he wanted to?
Yeah, absolutely. He said that. Yeah, he threw it in my face. I'm immune. After the fact that he told me to snitch on Randy, he told me that he told on Randy, he took Randy down. And I said, well, thanks for being honest with me, you know. But as you guys know, there's rules to that kind of game, and you don't do that. So
right.
You just don't do that. But anyway.
So he admitted he's working with the DEA?
He admitted that he's working with them, yeah. He even said something about that he was going to take me to protective custody, and if I didn't go, he was going to hurt me. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to live in protective custody. I didn't even do anything.
Right.
You know, I didn't do nothing.
So he said he could kill you if he wanted and get away with it?
He said, these were his exact words, I'm immune. And he gave me this look, like, disgusting look, like, it's just nasty. He's immune, so anything he does to me, it's not going to matter. He'll be fine, he won't get in trouble. And then he admitted, he said, yeah, I killed that guy. And I swear on everything I love, he said that. And then about 2 hours later, he said, he tried to cover his tracks and say, you don't really think I did that, do you? Because he knows me. He knows that, you know, there's right and there's wrong. And then about 2 hours after that, he was like, you know, if you tell anybody, I'm going to know it was you. Well, he started getting this crazy look on his face, and I was bitching at him because he looked like shit. And he's a crackhead. Bottom line is he's a crackhead. And he starts to get these crazy looks on his face. He starts to get like in this paranoia phase where I stole something from him, or like if something's bulging out of my pocket, he'll search me. He'll strip all my clothes off and search me. And so he did that, and I seen this look in his eyes, and he dumped my whole purse out 3 times the entire time I was there. And, like,
do you think you're taking his drugs?
No. Oh, did I take any of his drugs?
Does he think you're taking the drugs?
Oh, he thinks I'm taking his drugs. He thinks I'm taking anything I can.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't, he's crazy, paranoid. And So I didn't have anything, obviously, and as soon as I started packing my purse up, I said, "Oscar, you gotta go now," because he had that look in his eyes where he was gonna hurt me. And he seriously freaking hurts me, like he really does. Like he beats the shit out of me.
How'd you get out?
Out the front door, slammed it, and he parked my car around the house for some reason. So I ran, got in, and just didn't look back.
Wow, so this is
And
twice
he
you've
did follow
escaped.
me out. He did follow. Oh yeah, I know how to escape from him. He's not that clever.
Well, twice you could have been dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm realizing that I just can't believe that I don't know. I'm really upset over it.
And when he said he killed that guy, you believe he was referring to that Ken Wallace?
Yes, I think he did.
Or Jeffrey Wallace?
I think that he did it. I absolutely think he did it. And I'll tell him that to his face. I think he did it.
Does he seem to be freaking out with the exposure and the press that we're bringing to that?
Yes. Yes. He feels like he doesn't have any friends. He feels like he's alone, which he is, though. And he said that he gave it all up for me, gave up all the bad people, snitched on Randy so we could be together and all this bullshit. And I don't know. He's blaming everything on me. I am the reason why he is the way he is.
And what do you think he's going to do now?
I think he's going to continue drowning himself in drugs and go back to jail. He lost his job.
He lost the job? Not showing up?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So is he suicidal right now?
Yes.
Are you ready to go to the police now and tell him what he did?
Yeah, I am.
Because
there's not many bruises on me. I'll give him that. He didn't do that. There's scratches, you know, but he's got me convinced that he'll kill me.
Yeah.
He's got me convinced that it's going to happen.
So tell me what you told the police last night. What's his name? Comerford?
Corporal Comerford.
Corporal Comerford.
Yeah, I gave a statement last night.
Now, when you called him, you told him it had happened at Kenny's house down in Manor Township, and he told you to come to the state police barracks anyways.
Well, I called him and I was really upset because when Kenny told me he was immune, I was like, he could have killed me last night and got away with this shit. That's insane. That's crazy. He asked me what Ken told me, and I said exactly what he told me.
And what was?
That he is immune. He could kill me tonight, get away with it, just like he killed that guy. I killed that guy is what he said. And then he said, well, then I knew I was dead. I thought I was going to die. I really did.
But so he told you that Planky's capable?
Yeah. He made it all seem like Planky was capable of it, that he had nothing to do with it.
Wow.
He said he was going to kill me and then kill himself.
And that made you feel like, made you feel powerless at that point.
Hell yeah. Some love thing.
He will too.
And he's totally capable. The look in his eyes is
until
crazy.
somebody's dead.
But it's not something you want to believe.
Right.
Something train your mind not to believe. You know, that somebody's capable of something like that.
Right.
Until they scare you fucking shitless and you actually see the crazy look in their eyes that...
Right. All of a sudden you see how close it could be. Be nice, kitty.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I begged for my life. Like, I couldn't even imagine what that guy did. He knew he was going to fuck me up that night, and he knew that he was going to hurt me. He knew it. And he lured me down there with some sympathy, with some bullshit like, I'm going to commit suicide. Can you come down here and talk to me? He's definitely homicidal and suicidal right now. You know, everybody else knew he was capable of murder but me. Feels stupid.
Mm-hmm.
He's capable of really seriously hurting somebody.
But I will tell you this, that if a man is overdosed on cocaine and he has enough in his heart, in his system to kill him, it will blow his heart up right away. He will not run down and drown from water going into his lungs.
I've never committed no murder. I don't know anything about it. I don't know who did it.
Okay.